Good morning from day 73 of JOGLE. After a good night's rest, we're feeling much better. We have a lovely little spot in amongst the trees, so we're protected from the wind. You could hear it blowing in the treetops, but there's no wind down here other than a little gentle breeze. So we're all ready to take on today. So today we're going around the Rhinogs and then up Earletha and then following the ridgeline along towards Barmouth. So it's 18 kilometres to Barmouth, and we've got some accommodation booked for tomorrow night and the night after, so we can have a 0 day there. So we'll camp a couple of kilometres out of Barmouth tonight if we can get that far. Biggest hurdle today is going to be scrambling around the lake at the bottom of Rhinog Fowl. It's going to be a scramble. Once we've done that and up on Earletha, I think it'll be a lot more easy going. Famous last words, as we found out yesterday, thinking that was going to be a fairly easy day, and it was far from easy. Anywho, tomorrow's a brand new day and we're heading to Barmouth. Thankfully most of the bog has dried up, but the amount of bog we've been through in the last couple of days, it would be horrible in wet weather, or after wet weather. There's Rhinog Fowl up ahead. See if that guy in front in the orange jacket's going to go up. That's the way down on the Rhinog Fowl. Lots of holes, hidden holes, especially when you're scrambling through the heather. My leg's bleeding already. Get some war wounds off of this part. This is a nice little wild camp spot. There goes Mike. He's riding the new Cicerone guide for the Snowdonia Trail. So, you might see some photos of us in that book.
We're going to be famous.
We're going to be famous. He very kindly made a donation to our Just Giving page, which I will plug right here with a link to the QR code. Please donate. There's our route up to Clynhewel. You can see the guy in the orange and then Mike behind. Gorgeous, gorgeous around here. Getting more water. Gorgeous Huel. That's where we're heading once we've got around the back end of the lake, over the scree slopes. Alright, filled up with water, plus an extra litre because we're not sure where the next water will be. You are strapped to my shoulder again. And we're about to do the northern edge of Cambrian Way, and then a steep up to Clever. Fire. Look down there, the Cambrian Way goes along the rock wall, when actually to the right there's a much nicer path. That's the way everyone else has been coming down. We just had our lunch at that beautiful spot there with the most gorgeous views. We've got the final push to the top. Ecletha. So apparently that was the hard work done for the day. We're approaching the top of Ecletha, and it's cruisy walking at the moment. Hopefully that continues, because that scramble up was pretty hair-raising. I was not steady on my feet at all, and the wind wasn't helping either. Hopefully the wall is sheltering me at the moment. Trig's coming up. Wow, some views up here. got some bonus little scrambles. And we've got to go up that one.
Trig number.
I don't know, I've lost count. But this one isn't incredibly windy or covered in flies, so that makes a nice change.
Water supply down there.
We go to that beautiful ridgeline over there. There's Cata Idris. Down there is Barmouth. There's our rolling hills for this afternoon. We'll find a wild camp somewhere along there. Barmouth for breakfast? Well, it'll have to be because we haven't got any breakfast left. We've also run out of sunscreen, toothpaste, food in general, sweets, chocolate, nothing. All we've got that's sweet is dried mango. We do have a dinner left, but that's about it. Windy. There's heaps of butterflies all down here. Here we are, hanging out by the wall. On the other side is the Cambrian Way, so we shouldn't get any people walking past us. Nobody's come past so far. Just got the dinner on. We'll give it a bit longer and then we'll put the tent up. So this is us for tonight. Some sea views over there and the smoke from the fire. Not a bad spot. We only did 13 kilometres today. No, nearly 14. We've biggered up a little bit. Nearly 14 kilometres today. It was pretty tough going for the first few kilometres. That climb up Iacletha was a tough one. I definitely would not want to go down that one. That was too slippy. But once we'd got over that, it was just roller coaster hills all the way to here. So we've got 5 kilometres to get to Barmouth in the morning. We're pretty much out of water, out of sunscreen, which is a bit of a worry because burnt after today, even though we managed to get 1 layer of sunscreen out the bottle. And after we've had dinner, we'll be out of food. Definitely need a town day.